Wave it down, go like this. Hey. Have
As you will notice, this was taken 2 years ago, or about 2 years ago, and it's a place that we've taken in down south of France called Carcassonne. We've taken it because we did not take any pictures in Carcassonne that day because it was cloudy and it was raining at the same time.
But not that time.
Not this time. This was 2 years ago when it was hot in August. It was very hot. You notice that everybody's in shorts. And we went with our friends from Schlumberger. And look at Katie. She's still a little girl.
Je regarderai 3 fois.
Carcassonne lies in the foothills of the Pyrenees. Its old town is the most complete example of a medieval fortified town to have been preserved intact, making it an increasingly popular tourist attraction. The River Rod flows between the Ville Basse and or lower town in the plain and the Cité, which lies above the right bank. The history behind it: the Romans fortified the town, which lay on the road from the Atlantic to the Mediterranean in the first century before Christ, and built its first ramparts. Then in the 6th century, the Visigoths erected defensive towers which still survive. In the 8th century, the town was taken by the Franks, and thereafter its defenses were steadily improved and perfected by the Counts of Carcassonne, Louis XIX, which is Saint Louis, and Philip the Bold in the 13th century. The fortress was then regarded as impregnable. Restoration carried out in the mid-19th century gave the town its present well-preserved aspect. The Cité, which has an altitude of 148 meters, is elliptical in plan, is surrounded by a double circuit of walls and towers, respectively 1,100 and 1,500 meters in length. Within the walls are the strongly fortified castle, museum of the history of the fortifications with a lapidarium, and the houses of the town in a narrow winding lane. In case of need, the castle could be defended by itself. There are only 2 entrances to the town, the Porte Narbonnaise and the Porte d'Aude.
Do we get in there?
We have to go back down these stairs again.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Barry went down the stairs here.
Within the town is the former Cathedral of Saint Nazaire, built between the 11th and 14th century, and later considerably restored. The west front was part of the Visigothic fortifications. The Gothic choir contains 22 statues, 14th to 15th century windows, and a number of fine tombs.
And there I saw a bird. A bird there. You don't have it.
This part is inside the main castle, where it's almost in the heart of the city itself and situated in such a position where it's really well defended, because if you heard earlier, there are two walls, plus this is right in the heart of the city. The views from the battlements toward the Pyrenees are stunning. A visit to the cathedral, over-restored in places but remarkable for its stained glass rose windows, fine statues, elegant Romanesque nave, and Gothic transepts. The city still has 500 permanent residents, mostly poorer people, and its quaint medieval streets are lined with cheap Jack souvenir shops, plus a few more elegant craft boutiques and a couple of pleasant restaurants.